The Chainsmokers just recently released the deluxe version of So Far So Good, so I think they're done releasing music for a while now, which means I can finally make my Chainsmokers ultimate tier list. So in this video, I'm going to be ranking every single Chainsmokers song. This tier list video is going to be a little bit different than my previous ones. I wasn't able to find a tier list with all of the Chainsmokers songs on it, so I'm gonna have to break it up into like 2 parts. So there are some songs and EPs missing, so for those, I'm just gonna like tell you my rankings, and then at the end of the video, I will make a like Photoshop picture of how it should look, like my actual rankings with all of these songs included. You'll see what I mean when you get to the end of the video. And yes, of course, I'm wearing my Chainsmokers shirt for this video. Starting off with their first EP called Bouquet. This one is also unfortunately not on the tier list, so I'm just going to tell you guys my rankings, and I'll probably put up a picture of how I would rank them. So my rankings for this tier list are God tier at the top, amazing, good, decent, and trash. All of them are pretty self-explanatory. Roses would definitely go in amazing, maybe even God tier if I think about it. Roses is an amazing song. It really helped put the Chainsmokers on the map. I love that song so much. New York City is probably good. I don't hate the song, but I don't love it either. Until You Were Gone is a really good song. It has a very nostalgic sound to it. Waterbed, I hate to put it in trash, but honestly, I really only like the end of the song, the final drop, and Good Intentions. I don't really like that song, so I would put it in trash. I hate putting songs in trash, but I'm just not a fan of that one. Now I'm finally moving on to the tier list, going into the Collage EP. There are still some songs that are missing off of albums and EPs, but I'll just tell you my rankings for those. Alright, first up is Setting Fires. That song I think is so underrated. I think it's an amazing song. I never hear anyone talking about it, but I love it. I'm gonna put it in amazing. Might move it up to God tier by the end, who knows. All We Know, I think that's a really good song. I really like the drop. Closer, I know some people love that song, some people hate it. It does get a lot of plays, so I'm starting to think it's kind of overplayed, but I still think it's a really good song. I would put it in amazing. Like, just the song itself I think is really well produced. I love the melody and the drop. Just because I hear it so much, I probably would move it down, but I do think it's a great song. Inside Out, I think it's decent. I'm not the biggest fan of that one, to be honest. Don't Let Me Down, same thing with Closer. I think it's a good song, but it does get played a lot. Alright, moving on to their first album, Memories Do Not Open. There are a few songs missing, but we'll just get to that when they come. So the first song off the album is called The One, which is not on this tier list, but I would honestly put The One in good. I really like the drop. Break Up Every Night, maybe decent. I think it's just okay. Bloodstream, I'm gonna put that one in good. For now, I'm gonna put Don't Say in decent. My Type, I really do like that song, so I'm gonna put that one in good. I think the drop's pretty unique. Paris, that one is going in God tier for sure. It's, you know, another one of their super popular songs like Closer. It does get played a ton, but I still love it. I think it's very simple. Honest, I love Honest so much. I might even put it in God tier. Young, I really love that song. My mom loves that song, so I'm gonna put that one in amazing. Something Just Like This is missing from the tier list, but I would honestly put that in God tier. It's one of their super popular songs, but I love it so much. It's so nostalgic. Love the vibes. It's such a great song, to be honest. It Won't Kill Ya, I would put that in decent. I mean, I do like the song, but just I liked some of the other ones better off the album. Wake Up Alone, I really like that song. I really enjoy listening to it, so I would put that one in good. And then Last Day Alive, the final song off of Memories Do Not Open. I love that song so much. I think it's super underrated. I would put that one in amazing. Moving on to Sick Boy, their second album, starting off with This Feeling. I would put that one in amazing. It's not God tier for me, but I love This Feeling a lot. Now Beach House, that one I would put in God tier. I don't know, just the vibes of Beach House. It, again, sounds very nostalgic. I keep saying that word. Somebody. Oh my gosh, I love Somebody so much. I don't know if I would put it in God tier or amazing. I'm gonna put it in God tier, honestly, for now. Maybe I'll change it later, but for now, I'm feeling God tier. Side Effects. Side Effects is really good. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I know it's weird, but for now, I'm gonna put it in good. Sick Boy. That one is a really good song too. I'm gonna put that one in good for now. I might move it up, but I do really like Sick Boy. Everybody Hates Me, that one is God tier for me. That's actually one of my favorite Chainsmokers songs. This tier list did skip Hope. I would put Hope in Amazing. I think it's a really unique song. It's got really cool vibes to it, a very like chill, more laid back type of Chainsmokers song. Siren, I would put that one in Good. I think it's a good song, again, really unique. Like the songs towards the end of Sick Boy are like really like different compared to the rest of the album. They're more festival songs in my opinion, but I think Siren is really good. You Owe Me, I'm not really a fan of, to be honest. I don't want to put it in trash because I still think it's like a good song, but it's just not my style, so I'm gonna have to put it in trash. And then the last song off of Sick Boy is called Save Yourself, and I think that's a really good song, so I would put that one in Good, of course. So we're at World War Joy, and starting with The Reaper. I think The Reaper is a really amazing song, very unique and different sounding for the Chainsmokers, very like dark. I'm gonna put that in Amazing for now. We'll see if I change it. Family, I think Family is good. Some people might get mad at me for that. I'm gonna put it in Good. Personally, I don't think it's good enough to be put in Amazing or God tier. See the Way, same with that. To be honest, I really love the drop of See the Way. But the rest of the song was like just okay to me, so I'm gonna put See the Way in Good. P.S. I Hope You're Happy, I'm gonna put that one in Good as well. I feel like the song is amazing, but the drop was a little disappointing, so for that I'm just gonna put it in Good. Takeaway, I love Takeaway so much. I overplayed it so much that now no one in my family wants to listen to it when I play it, but I love Takeaway. That's going in God tier for me. Call You Mine, that one is amazing. Not enough to be put in God tier, but I love Call You Mine. I love the drop. Do You Mean? Okay, this might sound crazy, but I might put this one in God tier. I know like a lot of people don't like that song because there's no drop, but I think like the vibes are just so chill. I love Do You Mean? It's super underrated. Kills You Slowly, I hate to put it in trash, but I don't know, I just wasn't impressed with that song really. I mean, it's not a bad song, but I just don't really like it as much as the other ones. Who Do You Love though? That one is God tier. Like hands down, the fact that my favorite band 5 Seconds of Summer collabed with the Chainsmokers, it's just crazy. It feels like it didn't even happen, and then they went on tour together, and I did go to that concert. I went on that tour. It was my first concert ever, so I just have really great memories surrounding Who Do You Love, and of course it's a banger. Push My Luck was not on this tier list. I would honestly put that one in God tier. I think that song is so creative. I love the drop and just it's got really sweet vibes to it. Now I've ranked all of the Chainsmokers songs up to their 4th album, which just came out. So now I'm gonna go to that other tier list that has just that album on it and the deluxe songs. So I've got the same rankings as the other one. God tier, Amazing, Good, Decent, and then Trash. Riptide I think is good. It's good. High is amazing. I love the guitar in that song. iPad is amazing for sure. I really love that song. Maradona, I'm gonna put that one in Good. I really love the drop, but towards the end of the song, like, I just don't like it as much. Solo Mission is amazing. I love the strings in that song. Just something different. I'm gonna put that one in Good. Again, I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I do think it's a really good song. I Love You, that one is going in God tier. My mom loves that song. I love the drop, both the drops, because I like how they changed the second drop to make it different from the first one, which they do a lot in their music. If you're serious, I might even put that in God tier, you guys, for real. I just think that song is so nostalgic. Definitely one of my favorites off the album. Same thing with Channel 1 for the same reasons. That's going in God tier. That song is so unique. Weathen did a great job producing it. The drop is so unique and amazing, very creative. The sound design is like top notch, you guys. I love Channel 1, and that was definitely one of my more highly anticipated songs off of the album. Testing, that one, I'm gonna put it in trash for now. It's one of my least favorites off the album, to be honest. In Too Deep, that one, I'm gonna say decent. I do appreciate it because I know it's meant to be like a slower, more acoustic song. It's meant to be simple, but that's just not really my style, especially for the Chainsmokers. It's a great acoustic song, but I just don't really enjoy acoustic songs as much as the other types of songs on the album. I Hope You Change Your Mind, that one is going in Amazing, maybe even God tier. When the album first came out, it wasn't one of my favorites, but now it is. Cyanide, I would put Cyanide in God tier, except for the end of the song. I know it's meant to be like an outro kind of almost like an interlude, but when I'm listening to it, sometimes I just skip it because I'd rather hear the rest of the song. So I do like the beginning to middle of the song better than the end. And now we're getting into the deluxe tracks off of So Far So Good, which I did really enjoy the deluxe version. The Fall is going in God tier. If you guys saw my reaction to it, you know I love The Fall so much. The drop is honestly one of my favorite drops in any Chainsmokers song. Why Can't You Wait? I don't know if I want to put that in amazing, but definitely good. Maybe I'll put it in amazing later, but for now it's going in good. But I really do enjoy Why Can't You Wait. Now we're at the last song off of So Far So Good and the last song of the video, Time Bomb. I kind of was in the middle when I first reacted to it. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. Honestly though, since that video, I'm just gonna put it in trash. I was a little disappointed with it. So that was it. That was my ranking of every single Chainsmokers song. Sorry if it was a little confusing because of the different tier lists, but I am going to show you guys now my full ranking of all the songs. If you want to pause the video and look at all of these songs, you can, but this is the full ranking of all the songs from the first tier list with Collage, Memories Did Not Open, Sick Boy, and World War Joy. And then this is all of my rankings from the second tier list, which was So Far So Good. And I also went ahead and I combined both tier lists on my notes app and I separated them so you guys can see all the songs and my rankings. Hopefully this way it's a little easier to understand, but let me know what are your favorite Chainsmokers songs. How would you guys rank these songs? Let me know if you agree with my rankings. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!